Yo guys, welcome back to a new video. We're trying to hit 490k subscribers by the end of tomorrow. So if you guys can hit that subscribe button, it would mean a lot because we're trying to hit 500k before November 11th. And I think we can do it, boys. I think we can possibly hit 500k subs. And also, let's get at least 15k likes on this video. Let's see if we can beat 15k. Yo guys, we're going to showcase 3 new Subjutsus. One is going to be a mode, which is a weapon art, and then we're going to showcase Rashomon and the Hawk Summon. So right off the bat, we're going to get into Rashomon. So Rashomon is a defensive move that Orochimaru uses against all techniques. So my brother's going to use it on me. Oh, fuck. It's very nice. Very nice. Now I'm going to use the move on him. Basically, if they're caught between this, even in the corners, like if they're running towards you or in between and you pop this, it's an instant pushback or a defense. So it's a really good defense if you're 1v1ing. And to, separate the crowd. If there's a ton of people around, you pop this and all those people take damages in front of you. So the next thing is the Hawk Summon. So the Hawk Summon is very nice. So you fight a hawk and then you get the Hawk Summon. It's a spawn time. So you can fight this hawk. It spawns on the cloud server, basically next to the bridge. So what this does is that it also does attack when you click. It does the wind attack. It has good flight speed, good, everything, and it takes your stamina. So you might want to watch your stamina, guys, because it does take quite a bit. Now guys, the last thing we got to showcase is weapon art. Now weapon art is for people that don't like hand-to-hand combat and they like to fight with range. And also, all the weapon art moves are blockable, so it's not as OP as you think that we're gonna make it in this video. So, you see, like, it's all blockable, etc. So, I'm gonna show. This is gonna be useful for canceling jutsu. So, anything that someone uses or has hand signs, instantly cancel. Plus, it does decent amount of damage, so don't block. Now, it does come with a Z-Spec, which is the Rising Dragon. So my brother's gonna use it on me, so use the Rising Dragon. Does a lot of big boy damage. A lot of big boy damage. So say you're popping off jutsus, right? It's like an auto, you legit have the auto cancel. Like your M1s are literally the cancellations. So y'all use a jutsu or something?
Anything quick move.
Alright. I use a Genkai or anything that uses hand signs. So most Genkais have hand signs, and some of them take 2 hand signs to 3 hand signs.
Alright, ready?
Yeah, go ahead. You can literally cancel jutsus with this. Now I'm gonna use the Rising Wind. Oh my god. It's as you say, you can just see my HP drop. So I think this has to be one of the rarest modes because how useful it is. It's not just utility, it does damage. Even though it's spamming a bunch of shurikens at you and everything that does around 50-60k damage, you can still block it. But this utility is really good against ninjutsu users. So if you're a taijutsu users, you want to get this. So Sarutobi, Obito, Senju, Kamizuru, a lot of old Genkais that needed updates got updated. So I'm gonna talk to you guys about what they got updated. So the Senju got the stats buff, the Kamizuru got a speed buff, they got the stats buff, and their hand signs were too long, so I reduced them. I basically went through every single clan, etc., and saw how many hand signs they were doing. Sarutobi had 6 hand signs, 7 hand signs on 1 moves. So Sarutobi, their speed got buffed, their stats got buffed, and they got their long hand signs reduced. Kaguya got a stats buff. Gunbai got a buff. The 6 tail beast poison got a buff because it was only doing like 30k for a tail beast. I went through a lot of things and did buffs, so I'm gonna showcase that using Sarutobi, etc. So Sarutobi buff came towards the staff. I think so it has a deep mode and it breeds out the ash, so it's just a little cool addition. And it got a stats buff, like a speed buff as well. So if you look at the stats on the right, it's now pure taijutsu usage. The HP has been reduced and ninjutsu has been reduced, but the chakra and chakra and taijutsu are up there. So they're gonna be doing big boy damage when it comes to M1s, and their staff does a lot more damage as well. The next thing is their first move. The damage was reduced, but now they do a lot more. The hand size was reduced as well. So it's a much more useful move when it comes to range. So it pops more and it does reduce hand signs. And that's about it for Sarutobi. Now for Obito's a lot of things was changed about Obito. So when we were looking into Obito and seeing what was wrong with it, so it wasn't used for combat purposes. It was used mainly for like trolling. So we wanted to make it more combat purpose. So when you go to your third stage, your Q spec is now changed. Like you can use your sword's Q spec by right clicking and pressing Q, but your Q spec is now this move. And now your right click and C is to go intangible. The intangibility does take some stamina. Pay attention to the stamina drain, but it's not as bad. So you can go intangible, come out of intangibility. But you want to pay attention to your stamina, because if you're a taijutsu user, you're not going to be able to pop off your taijutsu moves as easily. And also the last move within it also took, I reduced the cooldown to 10 seconds, and it does take stamina as well. So it doesn't have that long 25-second cooldown. Now it's a 10-second cooldown, and it's balanced towards it takes stamina. So you can't be in this forever. It takes stamina, but it's still useful in a way. Like you can still escape a fight if you like running, you know. So, yeah. Now the last thing is Kamizuru got hand signs reduced, and it got a speed buff and a stat buff within its mode. So Kamizuru right here, and now it does the speed buff. It runs a lot faster than it used to, so they can keep up with other modes. Let me take this off. For example, it's actually faster without the Obito one. Oh my god! So Kamizuru is now on par with like other modes, especially with the combat. And the first move takes less hand signs. I think it took around like 3, 4, 5. Now it takes around 2. And the last move as well, it just got 1 hand sign reduced. Guys, if you like all the buffs and everything that we're doing for clans that need to be on par, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. We're trying to get 500k subscribers by November 11th. Thanks for watching, boys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.